Hi everybody, it's meteorologist Terry Swails, and today is December 31st. The last day of the year. We'll be ringing in the New Year's tonight, and so I'm in a pretty festive mood. And as you can see, I've got my New Year's hat on. I had my 9-year-old daughter put that together for me this morning. She did an outstanding job. And I've got a little weather briefing all put together for you here today. First of all, though, there's the New Year's baby drinking some sparkling water. I'm sure a few of you will be drinking something sparkling that's a little bit stiffer than that tonight, so be careful on the roads out there. In fact, just don't drive, okay? Have somebody else do that. Great idea. And especially in these areas where there's going to be a little bit of snow. We've got some weather action developing around the upper Midwest from a storm system that's coming out in two pieces. You can see the clouds that are currently over Iowa and Illinois now. That's going to bring some snow to the area north of Interstate 80, and this will be the problem area as we go through New Year's Eve. You can see the snow already stretched out there from South Dakota into northern Iowa and extreme northwestern Illinois. That'll be increasing in coverage, and it's really right along Highway 30. That line from there further to the north, and Highway 30 goes from Cedar Rapids over to Clinton, Sterling Rock Falls, and to Chicago. That's where a winter weather advisory is in effect. And we think this little clipper here will produce 3 to perhaps 5 inches of snow in that area, creating some hazardous driving conditions New Year's Eve. Now once that goes on by, the snow should wind down in that area here later on tonight. But then we watch the second part of the storm, which you can see clearly there out over the Rockies, begin to take shape, and that'll dig further southeast and form a surface low in Missouri, and that should throw some moisture back up to the north and generate another area of snow that's expected to come back into parts of Iowa, northern Missouri, and Illinois as we go towards New Year's Day. Now this is the GFS snowfall forecast, and you can see that blue area there across northeastern Iowa and northern Illinois where it takes the first clipper on through, and then it takes the second wave of energy and develops another band of snow down in Missouri and southern Illinois. That seems a little bit far to the south. I'm not quite sure that I'm buying that, but at any rate, it does show some more snow developing up into southern Iowa and central Illinois, but not a lot, maybe an inch or two. I think that could be a little bit higher than that, and I'm going to show you why. This here is the high resolution WRF, and again it shows that first band of snow that's streaking to the southeast, dumping its heavier snows north of Interstate 80, but it also shows a pretty healthy band of snow back across southern Iowa, northern Missouri, and central Illinois. And it seems like the storm has come back a little bit further to the north today. I think that's a correction that needed to be made. And so I am putting some stock in this. And let's go into the Iowa forecast for snow now. And around the Quad Cities probably has 3 to 4 inches of accumulation there. And that's based on a 10-to-1 ratio. This is going to be a little higher than that. So if that were to verify, there could actually be more than 4 in the Quad Cities. But you can sure see that there's 2 bands of snow there. And of course the one down to the south across southern Iowa, northern Missouri, and central Illinois is the band that is associated with the second part of the system, New Year's Day. Now if you're over in Chicago, wow, if the WRF is correct, major digging there. You guys doing some snow plowing in the Chicago area, all across northern Illinois and into northern Indiana, southern Michigan. The model really painting out some good time snows. And one of the things around Chicago is that it's ingesting some lake moisture, so the lake effect there could be significant, and it's possible there could be places around Chicago, especially close to the lake, that pick up 10 to 12 inches of snow accumulation. So that is something to watch for our friends over there in the Windy City. Once all the snow then goes on by, look at this. This is the European 500 millibar height anomalies, and this is out around January 7th. Look at the trough over the eastern United States. That is exceptionally cold air, and we're thinking there's going to be a lot of places, especially with snow on the ground now, fresh snow, that by January 6th or 7th see low temperatures 15 to perhaps 30 degrees below zero. Now the minus 30 temps would be well up to the north there in northeastern Minnesota where that type of thing happens occasionally. But around eastern Iowa and western Illinois and much of the Midwest, I'm looking at lows here that are down to 20 below zero in the Quad Cities. And that's something that does not happen very often around here. And on this graphic, you can actually see the European meteogram showing that minus 20 temperature there in the Quad Cities around January 7th. So let's hope that doesn't happen, but I got a feeling we're going to be looking at some pretty chilly temperatures here as we get into the first week of January. So the bottom line is we've got some snow coming across the Midwest here in the next 24 to 36 hours. Many spots should see anywhere from 2 to 6 inches of snow, some amounts even higher than that up there in northeastern Illinois and northern Indiana. And then the cold snap comes as we get towards the upcoming weekend. Around Sunday, the Arctic front hits and down go the temperatures. In the meantime, though, I hope you all have a terrific New Year's Eve celebration. Ring in the new year right and safe. Thanks for checking out today's weather briefing. And as always, roll weather.